First Sunday dinner of the new year is striped bass that we caught in the tidal rivers all around this beautiful homestead property. It's part of the bounty of living on the coast. And we love it. It's a grand homestead.
Paradise.
Sláinte to your very good health. The striped bass is just great. In the hollow with Hamish. These trees are really pretty. They're young trees. The conifers here, mostly spruce and a few pines. Several different types of spruce. Very pretty. After a snowfall, I'm getting another one here. First week of January 2026. And I thought it was going to warm up today. I didn't put a vest on under my jacket and I can feel it. I won't go as far. I'll go as far as my hands will allow me. Not using the gimbal. I should just get it out every time. It's much easier once it's set up and you just plug and play. You can see there used to be a trail here. I remember taking the hay wagon through here with my uncle and siblings and grandfather. And you can see the new growth has just filled it in, but there's a lot of trees down. But I do remember once taking hay down from this backfield behind the woodlot here. And there was a bobcat or a lynx treed in one of those trees. I remember seeing it with my grandfather Leslie. We'd load the hay. I'd be about 4 or 5, so I'd be on top of the hay wagon with my grandfather. But it was dark and he was up in the tree there, probably the farm dog treed him. And they are here, bobcats. They're not native, they haven't been introduced. And the lynx is native to this part of the world, eastern Canada. Back in the woods, but not Campbell Woods, in a conservation wildlife area for waterfowl that was created about 70 years ago. A well-known naturalist, maybe one of the most famous in Canada, Harvey Moore. He created this many years ago. It's still being maintained with government funding. I met his son about a year ago, Charlie. And it's a great park. It's beautiful here. It doesn't get a lot of use. Well, it's got good trout fishing and it's got some waterfowl, lots of geese and black ducks. That was Harvey Moore's goal, was to bring the geese in and the black ducks, and he did. And the successful tagging programs here for those birds. I haven't been here for, I don't know. Last winter, I guess, was the last time I was here. I don't think I was here in the spring. I might have been birding in the spring here. Walk on the boardwalk here, and hopefully we don't wipe out and don't lose my glove, as I did last year. Got both of them, that's good. This is all the devastation from the hurricanes, these trees down there. 3 years later, 3.5 years later, it's like a bomb went off here. And we've had dry summers, we've had wet summers and dry summers. You can imagine with all this timber on the ground after last summer, what could happen. And I don't even want to say it. We'll carry on here. Hamish get his 2 hours of exercise today, hopefully. Well, we're on the porch, and I am replenishing the firewood stock here. It's kind of gotten down over the holidays, Christmas. We had it up to the top there, and we had halfway down here. The top layer there is kind of older second wood, which I'm trying to burn now because it has warmed up quite a bit. But it is at least one wheelbarrow will take a top section of these rows here. And I think I've put in 6 wheelbarrows since Christmas. And 6 wheelbarrow loads is 1 row on the wood crib over there. 1 section. That's a lot of wood. So it's a good day for it. It's kind of mild. It's actually raining here. So we're going to get this row topped up and then going to top up the back row. So far the system is working well. And I guess next week, after old Christmas, we'll take down all the decks. It's always kind of sad to take them down because Christmas comes so fast, but we have to move forward with the new year. Well, we got 4 wheelbarrow loads on the porch, which is good. And this is really helpful when it's storming. You don't want to walk out in the yard in the ice and snow and slip and fall. We basically over the holidays did not have to go to the wood pile out in the yard. We're able to get it all here. So that worked out well. And it's good to go for another few more weeks. On the shore at Surrey, small coastal town on the northeast corner of this lovely province. Hamish is having a little walk on the shore here. I've been birding for the last half an hour. And it's a calm day. January thaw. Beautiful here in the summer. They have a nice restaurant. My friend Patrick and his lovely wife are here. And we had a nice lobster lunch. Thank you, Patrick. And it was a nice afternoon. Hey, Mesh! Wow, spring-like conditions here today. It's 5 degrees, which is crazy for the middle of January in this part of eastern Canada. But I know that talking to friends and relatives yesterday, Toronto had a high of 15. So it is definitely a January thaw. Not complaining, but it's not, this cannot be normal. Just going through the wood supply here. So this is what we have on the deck to go. In case we get a storm, we're going to get some weather in the next 24 hours. Tomorrow's going to be a mess. So we don't have to venture far, and that's kind of the goal. You don't want to be heading out into the farmyard if you can avoid it. So we'll go out and check the other wood. We started the year with 8 cords of wood, and most of it is on the pallets there. And we've used probably about 1.5, maybe 2 cords of wood. And we are going to save this wood right here in the shed. Oh, can't get in there. She's stuck, boys. She's stuck. Frozen. Oh, where did my crowbar go to? That seems to be disappeared. What the heck would that go to? It's been here for months. Oh, it's been here since I got here, and now someone's just taken it. Oh, what do you know about that? Anyway, I don't think we're going to get in here. I'll break my foot. So we got the door open. I'm a little annoyed at where that big crowbar went to. So that's the wood situation. Stacked up. 3 rows in there. That's a lot of wood. And then we've got our main supply here, which I'm picking off right now. And the older wood is at the back. And we were debating whether to pick from the back or the front. We're now supposed to be next week we'll be into the dead of winter, where it's going to be minus 10 to 20. So we are picking from here, which works out good. And we've probably got 4.5, 5 cords of wood here. And we have our backup wood right here. I got some rounds a while back, about a month ago. And this is next year's wood. That's green wood there. We'll split it up and get it ready to go for the burn season and next year. So that's our wood situation here on the spring lake day in January. And I have got a new toy arriving. Something that I always wanted to have for the farm, just never got around. And, well, the opportunity came knocking yesterday. We are going to get our new toy delivered sometime later today. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to, well, not change things drastically here, but it will make certain things easier to do. We'll have to wait and see what that new toy is. Spring-like conditions here, Campbell Woods. It's 5 degrees today, and that snowpack is melting. Can't believe it's 2 years since I took Christmas trees out of there. Wow, where does the time go? There's a young sapling there. Transplant that. I think you can transplant saplings once they're 2 years old. You don't want to get them too big after that because the root system is hard to get out. Anyway, just getting some good smells today in the field. This winter wheat is really doing well. I just don't know how it survives. We were minus 23 Celsius on the thermometer in the shanty bar last Sunday, and there was no wind chill. If there was wind chill, it would have been the minus 30s. So that's the coldest yet here this year for a while. Don't know if we hit those temperatures last year. The first year I was here, they were in the high minus 30s and 40s wind chill at the end of January 3 years ago. That was crazy. That was goofy. We're out in this first woodlot here. There's 20 maples down I still have to cut. There. Panorama around to the farmhouse over the hill. Well, there she is. She's just been delivered. My new toy. I just took her for a spin. She's riding well. On this property, almost 220 acres, there's parts that you can't get to all the time without walking. I don't mind walking, and I need the exercise. But if I have to get to the back end of the farm quickly, and we have crops in, I can't go through the middle of the field. I can use this and get to where I'm going very quickly. And it's a toy. It's fun. Well, I've never driven one before, but I just got a quick lesson from a 12-year-old how to use it. So we'll have some fun with this, I think, on this beautiful spring day here. High winds, the Campbell Woods, nice blue skies. We'll sign off from the Campbell Woods on this magnificent Saturday, the second week of January, and I can feel the winds are picking up, and it's gonna blow a hoolie here tomorrow. We gotta get get some more wood and get ready for tomorrow and tonight. With that, we'll sign off from the Campbell Woods. Wishing everybody a stick week ahead. We'll talk to you next week. Over and out.